I'm live. My son's not here. My dog is barking. Look at this, guys. Run Pure Sports. Legit. Representing. Michael, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. My daughter's still sick, but yeah, she's out in the rain trick-or-treating. Look at this fucking clown. This is coming in right now.
Well. Happy Halloween.
I got my Halloween on. See? Run Pure Sports.
You like the fit of that shirt?
Yeah, if it's nice.
It looks good.
So they were asking how I was doing. Your sister's out trick or treating in the fucking rain. These people are knocking on the door, pouring rain out. They're coming here. I went to the dollar store and they had toothbrushes on sale, like for 50 cents each. I bought 100 of them. So I said, yeah, I thought, and I put a sign outside. I said, Sharon, don't answer the door. I said, stop eating candy. Your teeth are gonna rot. Take a toothbrush. She said they're gonna egg our house. I said, I fucking dare them.
They should egg your house.
Why would they egg my house? Just finished up a rug tug, boys. Don't worry. Wouldn't miss the show for the world. Good job, Wes. What was his name? What was the dude's name? They gave it a rub and tug. Anyway, yeah, I was giving games. I was giving like games out yesterday on Wednesday that I had the other team. I was really fucking. I was out of it. I was just. But let me tell you something. I birthdays, Easter, Christmas, Halloween. I work on holidays. I'm not afraid to work. I do this shit. I'm not like you taking fucking trips to Vermont and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean,
I'm here working. It's Halloween. I'm dressed up. I'm working. Why not?
Why would you? I mean, how old are you? I mean, like seriously.
Well, you should know how old you should know how old I am.
Well, I'm just saying, isn't there a time that you say like, listen, I'm going to grow up and stop dressing up like Halloween? I mean, if you put on an outfit like that, put a fucking mask on and go rob somebody. I mean, the fuck.
I mean, how many people get caught trying to rob him with a unicorn horn on?
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to get caught. I mean, that's the. So you failed to tell everybody in my message that I left you yesterday. So here was my situation. Oh, wait a minute. We're not with FanDuel, are we?
No, we're not with any.
What I'm saying is, like, I could fucking curse at FanDuel here, right? Without.
Listen, we got somebody at the door here, Dad. Some trick or treaters. Should I troll him?
No.
Krista will get mad if I troll him. You hear it?
Yeah. Answer the door and say, "Well, I love little boys."
yeah. I'm not looking for that type of smoke.
Scott, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Eyes are a little glassy, but nothing that a couple by getting in Scotch can't fix. But yeah, no, I'm doing a little bit better. So I for this is a 100% true story. I was in a situation about FanDuel. They called me up and they said, "Oh, by the way, hey Joe, how are you? It's been a long time. We know that you're a big baseball bettor." And really, how do you know that? Oh, because we haven't been with us for a while. And I said, okay. And I said, well, what can I do for you? And they said, we'd like to know if you'd like to, make a deposit for the. I said, look, I'd be more than happy to, but here's the deal. I got 2 books that give me 25% deposits, reload on deposit bonus. If I play at Caesars or MGM, I could use my points, which gets me about another $1,500 a month in cash that I can convert from my 7-star card in there. So I said, if you can match that, then hey, that's I'm in. Talk to me. And well, it was nice talking to you. Listen, hey, you got a pretty good deal there. And who's that place they deal? Because I play myself, and it's crazy. But I called you yesterday and asked you for rollover help because I play at a place. I'm not going to mention the name. That I got caught up in a big rollover, but it was a really good deal. So you, being the moron that you are, telling me to make a parlay and then buy back. I did the 100% right thing. Here's what I did. Now, understand something, guys. You're going to hear me talk about making bets on games. You're going to say, well, why would you bet that game when you told us to bet this game? Or why did you bet the first half on that game? JJ, my wife, will ask me when I'm watching a football game. There'll be a football game tonight. Cleveland is playing Cincinnati. Who do I root for, honey? I have no idea. Well, did you bet it? Yeah. Who'd you bet? I bet Cincy in the first half. So we need Cincy. I think so. Well, if you bet him, how don't we need him? Well, I mean, I bet Cincy, but I'm kind of buying some of the other side back. I'm booking a little on this side. I'm beard in here. I got Ghost on bonus account. So I don't know. So there's some I want to lose some bets. So you want to lose bets. That's it. The only way you can cash some in is you got to lose some. So you want to win some in the right place and lose some. I said it's real complicated shit. A 7-star card, Chris, is a card that you get from playing in like any of the Caesars properties. It pretty much gives you, it gives you like some really good perks, hookers, suites. You taking your son on the private jet at Harris to a baseball game, right?
I mean, fair enough, Sean. Yeah, I can get you this unicorn hoodie if you want. If you're into hoodies.
What are you selling haberdashery now?
I mean, you're just trying to make an honest living, right?
Yeah,
As you said, guys got to eat.
yeah. I didn't say that, but you know what I said. But lo and behold, who did I see? But Joey. Had a player with 18 points yesterday, 100 to win 7,600. So I don't know how to do Sunday Night Football. He missed over by 3 points. Thanks, Mason Crosby. We love you. Yeah.
I'll tell you this: you look you look a little tan. You've been getting some sun. You getting some rays.
No, man, I was born in this color. I mean, but no, I mean, I drive with the window open and the sun is out. I mean,
That's one way to tan, I guess.
yeah. I'm that way though. I go out like in the summertime. If I go out, we'll go to the beach or something. If we go to the Bahamas, I'll sit by the pool for an hour and I'll be tan, and my wife and daughter are burning like lobsters. And I don't know. It's a what do you call it? It's a curse.
Let me ask you this: you got some college football during the week this week.
Yeah, and I got plays for you on them too. I mean, I don't know if they're on or against what you got, but I personally don't give a fuck.
I haven't even looked, so I wouldn't even know what to say.
I'm a Mac man. Facts in the Mac.
Who isn't?
Yeah, I mean, facts in the Mac. We first have you had a chance to hedge for the game. No, so here's what happened. Yesterday, JJ told me to bet a parlay on 2 games. What I did yesterday was I made 2 really big bets on first half Dallas because I got a 6 and first half Philadelphia because I got a 6. And I know I said I took a position on the points in Philly, in Pittsburgh, but first half I said, let me do that. But here's what I did. I bet Philly, and tell me if this ain't the worst fucking luck you could ever have. I bet Philly -3 in the first quarter for a lot of money. They usually score first and fast, and I figured a quarterback would get pressure. Long story short, 7-0 Philly in the first quarter. Pittsburgh somehow gets the ball late and gets it down into scoring territory. With about a minute and change to go, we hold them on 4th down. They stop them at the 3-yard line. I'm like, these motherfuckers are going to go for it because the quarter is going to end 7-0. I'm a winner. They go for the touchdown. I'm fucked, right? They bring the field goal kicker. Guys, tape it. Look at the tape. If you watch the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. I swear to God, I've never seen this happen before. So the field goal kicker's online. He's lined up to kick the field goal, right? He's lined up to kick the goal. I'm like, this is ending 7-3. I'm a fucking winner.
Was this the fake? Was this the fake field goal?
No, it wasn't. It was nothing. What happened was then all of a sudden the guy's lining up. Then the referee just throws the flag up in the air. And he gets on a microphone and says this. I never heard this. He says, we have a penalty on Pittsburgh, delay of game. How can it be delay of game? It says, for making a non-football move. And I said, what? So then Tony Romo says, okay, here's what happened. For people who have never heard that expression, the defensive lineman, what the center does, and he's like, hut. So the defensive lineman was mimicking the hut call. So he's going, hut, and he's repeating it to try to get the offense to jump off sides. Because God forbid you kick the field goal from the 8 instead of the fucking 3. Like, why would you do it? Now they move it to the 1.5. They go for it in some kind of fucking flea flicker for a touchdown. I was fucking nuts. I was nuts. Now, like, why? I never heard that call before. I never heard anything like that in my life. But that was the game. But yeah, so what I did was in the game when I talked to you, first of all I said, JJ, I got to overcome the rollover. How do I do it? I mean, not how do I do it. I know how to do it. I said, give me a suggestion on what you would do.
I think it was a sharp suggestion.
It was a stupid suggestion. It was a fucking dumb suggestion. He's telling me make a parlay. This is what he's telling me to do. I need to roll over 35,000, right? So he says make a $5,000 parlay, then watch the games, then bet. I'm like, no, but I got two of them. I'm not looking to do that. I'm making straight bets, trying to get 30,000 knocked off. But making a parlay is not going to do me no good because they only give you the risk amount if you lose, not the win amount. So anyway, so what I did was I bet Dallas first half, and I bet Philly first half. When both of them scored quick, I went and bet over. I figured, hey, I'm covered on my game, right? If the other two jerk off teams score points, I mean, I'll at least get the over in, right? And it worked out perfect because they both went over for the first half, and both Philly and Dallas covered. So yeah, I mean, I got lucky, but I mean, your suggestion was fucking off the wall completely. Oh, before I get started, tennis. I need demanure right now, really, really fucking bad. And don't boot me for any. You muted yourself?
Taking trick or treaters.
Also, mute them. Fuck them. Let them come in. So anyway, tennis players. I know we got a couple of tennis players in here. There's an ITF in Sydney, Australia. They're also playing some in Fort Worth, which I'm watching now. I'm watching Pagula and Sakara. But this is ITF match for actually early in the morning because they're playing in Sydney. Do you guys remember Steve Jobs, right? The Apple guy. You know who he is, right? Obviously.
I'm aware of who Steve Jobs is. Yeah.
Well, he has a daughter who now is trying to become a professional tennis player. And she's coming up. I think she's ranked like 500 or something, but she's coming up. Her name is Hannah. We're going to play her tonight, okay? She's playing a girl named Lodana Chin. I guess she's black and Chinese. But so parlay in Sydney, Australia, ITF, Hannah Jobs and Lodon a Chin. 2-team parlay. Plus 126 with Hannah Jobs. And you got Lodana Chin plus minus 114, a very, very small favorite. What the fuck's the matter with you? That's why you're never going to make money.
I mean, you're
never going to make money.
Have serious problems.
You're never going to make a penny. You're going to walk around in uniforms your whole fucking life, go to bed and breakfasts with your wife. Okay, you'll never listen to your father. You'll be a broke dick fuck forever. Now, for some of you, you know there's a girl that I play a lot. The line is minus 800 in a doubles match because these doubles matches are impossible. But if you want to lay 800 in a doubles match, Connie Lingus is playing again. She's playing with what? She's playing a Russian Glad-ass sand snatch. So yeah. So
you just stay up like a all night just thinking about play on words for these. Like it's just
no, they're players. What the fuck? You see some of these Russians?
I've been a fan of Connie for a long time.
Connie's good. Yeah, she's a good player. The only problem is sometimes she fucking overcooks them serve. But these two, they should lick these broads. I mean, they'll have them licked. I ain't really worried about that. Load on the chin piece. Yeah, I mean, she's a good player, Wes. I'm telling you, you probably know her. I think she's originally from Huntington Beach. So
how did I just find out like a month ago that Jesse Pagulia's dad owns the Bills?
Oh, are you kidding? And the Sabres.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like a billionaire. And Sharon hates her. She's like, oh, a rich girl going to, gets to go play the tennis club. I'm like, look, I give the broad credit. I mean, she could have fucking done. She could be like running the fucking Bills. She went out and played tennis. She's really, really good. All right, I'm gonna give you a little recap on some stuff. I guess I'll do a little recap to show you how miserable my fucking week was. I did say Kansas State would be a solid side. They won 48-0. Problem is they only need to win 3-0. The other 45 points would have really helped having Pittsburgh on the money line winning in the fourth quarter straight up and then getting outscored 21-0. My NFL teams were all good. They all won. Jacksonville, the Lions, Texas, the Panthers. Bad news on my part. I did play the Lions. I liked them. I found 4.5. It went up. But I had a money line bet on them, even though I said not to play the money line, but I did it anyway. So they scored the fucking touchdown. And then the guy decides to take his helmet off. 15-yard penalty. The guy's got to kick a 50-yard extra point. Of course, he misses it. That's just kind of the way that game went. But yeah, the teasers and the pros were pretty good. I mean, it was. Other than that, I'm gonna give you some in baseball. Tell me, I want you. Who do you like in baseball tonight? Then I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Didn't even know a game was on tonight.
Yeah, here's what I did. I didn't know. I didn't know that one was either. But here's what I did look at, because I do my research. First 2 games over. First 5 innings. There was 10 runs and 5 runs. Both of them games went over. I think after that there might have been like 4 runs fucking combined in the last 5 innings of both of them games. Seems like runs come early. Have been coming early. The thing about the series is, I don't know. It just seems that it's always they run in a certain pattern. So I think there'll be probably runs scored. Why not follow that pattern? I think it's over 4 for the first 5. I should have checked with Joey on it, but he keeps saying he's emailing me. I get his email. I said, okay, I know you emailed me. I emailed him back, and it's like I swear I did it. All right, I did. It will be rained out. Okay, that's fine. Who wants to watch the fucking baseball game anyway? Houston under 8. Okay, I'll take 5-0 after 4 and make a 5-1 final. That's fine with me. Oh, actually, I got Philly for the series, so I guess I want to.
I did an alternate teaser tonight. Want your thoughts? Browns 10.5, under 50.5, -110.
Under 50.5. Browns +10. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're expecting the Browns to run the ball, right? I mean, yeah, they me too. But you can run on Cincy, so that's good. I was gonna bet. I mean, I was gonna put a lot of money. I did bet Cincinnati -2.5 for the first half. I did that. I mentioned that to get on that game early. I guess for the game early, but for the first half, I didn't bet him I bet him for the game -2.5. Shut the fuck up with this dog. Anyway, barking at the trick-or-treaters. But you know what I did? I bet over 22 in the first half. I bet over 22. I just figured that. I mean, I think 22 is a pretty doable number. I think Cleveland's going to be able to score some points, but I got to figure that kid Burrow is really good. I know the one receiver is out, but I think the Boyd kid, he'll.
Boyd sucks. Tyler Boyd, he's fucking terrible.
Who are they going to throw the ball to without Chase? It's going to be Boyd, right?
They're going to throw to T. Higgins without him.
Who?
T. Higgins.
Okay. Well, they're going to throw. He could.
Well, Tyler Boyd's going to play the slot. They'll likely fill in. I don't even know who backs up Chase, but Boyd is going to be in the slot likely, regardless of who replaces Chase. From a continuity perspective, a lot of the Bengals offense over the last 2 weeks has been Jamar Chase. Joe Mixon, I don't know what the hell's happened to him. He looks like a different running back now. He looks slow. But anyway, I think there's going to be some continuity issues with Chase in the first game back or first game without him. We'll see. I mean, who knows? Obviously, anything could happen. It's a low number.
They're going to throw the ball. So, I mean, he's going to put it up in the air, and I don't know. I mean, I think it's a pretty good spot for him. I mean, I think he'll be able to score some points. I'm just thinking they're going to score. They're going to score quick, and then maybe they'll settle down. I just think it's a pretty good number. 22 is not bad. I mean, under 50 obviously seems a lot better. But I don't know. I mean, like I say, so last thing, Sharon's in her fantasy league, and all of our players are either on bye weeks or hurt. Right?
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All the same week.
So I just call JJ. He could help you. He would know who to pick off the waiver wire. So she said, "No, I'll just do it myself." So she picks up. She's playing a guy where she's projected to lose by 30 points. That's how bad it was. She says, "You want to talk about a B team? I had worse than a B team." So she picks up the kid Foreman for Carolina. She picked up all these people projected to lose by like 30. She wound up winning by 40, and she's got Burrow going tonight.
Yeah,
and the other guy's done. The other guy had all the people that did not show up. Crazy shit.
So why don't you give out some of your week or a few plays for the week?
Kent -7 playing Ball State. Kent's unbeaten at home. They scheduled Washington, Oklahoma, and Georgia. It means that they're playing better teams. I don't know. Ball State. I mean, their schedule. They scheduled Murray State, UConn, Georgia Southern. All right, they play Tennessee the first week for the paycheck, but I don't know. I mean, Kent State's home. They're coming off a win. Ball State's coming off a loss. I think Kent State's the better team. I'm going to take Kent State lay the 7 points. I like that one a lot. Second game, Ohio U is playing Buffalo. I mean, here's the thing about that game. Both teams are playing really, really well. I actually like the way Ohio's playing. They won 3 straight. They're home. They haven't lost at home this year. Now you look when Buffalo's won 5 straight. Something's got to give. So I always looked at it like this: when something has to give, and you got a 50-50 game, if you're getting points and you got the home team, it becomes a 60-40 game. I'm going to take Ohio plus the 3, and give me a little bit of an edge. Like I said,
I think Buffalo sucks.
I mean, they run the ball a lot. I get it, but I mean, it's really fucking tough. Officially postponed Major League Baseball game. Great. Now they get to go against the MAC. What a fucking move that was. It's probably not even raining in Philly. So they're going to play the MAC.
I think I also like the quarterback from Ohio. Rourke is still running that team, right? I think Rourke's still the quarterback over there.
I thought it was handicapping baseball for Run Pure.
Rourke.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it meant work. I was going to say. Maybe he's moonlighting.
Yeah, we'll dual threat over there. And like I said, I think Buffalo's overrated. I know that the old head coach that was offensive minded, I forgot where he went, but their offense has sucked since he left, the head coach.
Who Buffalo?
Yeah. Last year they replaced him.
I mean, look, if you do the numbers on the total, right, you would come up with a computer generated line of 70 because both teams don't stop anybody and both teams score points. It's 58. Could be a weather issue. I don't know. It could be what do you call it? Something. But I mean, I'm just gonna take a shot with the home team. I mean, I don't think you can get hurt there. So you got 2 home teams. I think there'll be 2 home teams on Tuesday night. Yeah, I like them. I like them. What else did I want to say to you? Something I tell you. Damn, I can't remember.
What's up, Miracles?
You got the I'm waking. What's up, boys? Yeah, so I guess we don't have to talk about baseball because it's raining.
What's the last TV show you watched?
The last TV show I watched, NYPD Blue.
Why do you watch that?
I watched it 20-something years ago when it was on.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's like there's just better versions of it now.
Somebody asked me what was the last movie I saw. I said fucking Jaws. I was 11. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't understand your concern about my TV watching or me going to the movies or something.
I'm not being concerned. I'm just over here making.
I'm a very active person. I'm busy doing stuff. I have businesses other than this stuff. I've got people that depend on me. I got ventures that I'm involved in. You think I just walk around here with the fucking Run Pure shirt on and fucking hope one day somebody mails me a fucking gift card or you say, hey, thanks a lot. That is $100. No, I get fucking promotions. This has got to say right here, home of the Factsman, Run Pure Sports. That's what you're supposed to say. I mean, it's so disrespectful. So hurtful.
You went from I'm never wearing Run Pure gear to I want Run Pure gear to you have Run Pure gear and now you're saying it needs to have your name on it. Do you see the amount of entitlement behind these comments?
It's not an entitlement, but look, I don't know. I mean, it just comes down. It comes down to this. I mean, I'm lowering myself to come and do the show with you. Okay. No, I mean, I'm a fucking legend. I mean, seriously. I mean, I come here and I said, you know what? Let me give the little guy a shot. Okay, let me give the little guy a shot. He's got his Mr. T starter kit going on there, fucking uniform, whatever.
I'm embracing the holiday. Maybe I'll show up as a turkey for Thanksgiving.
So I got to tell you a funny story. You see where it says you'll see a comment that says I should have taken the 300. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you a story behind it. On what I call the private instant message, like the bat phone, I thought it was just me and you on it. So Bob Oliver Henders is somehow got on that with his text. So I go to text, being that you're the only person that's on that with me. I don't know how. So I said, thanks for the birthday gift. I love the shirt. They're comfortable. The hoodies are great. I'm going to wear it in the next show. I don't know what colors they come in, but buy me. I'll PayPal you 300. Get me as many as you can. And all of a sudden, it wasn't you. It was him. And he's like, Don't know really what you're talking about. He said, but I'll take the 300. That's why he said I
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
taken the 300. So I'm like, he's like, what are you talking about? I said, oh, I thought I was hitting my son. And but I mean, I really if these come in different colors, I really like them.
I think it's
You know,
just
if
I
you
think
could
it's just black and red for now.
now, do you buy these in China where like with the child labor stuff where you make the little kids work for
I'm
like
not
weeks?
I'm not I'm not in charge of where these are coming from.
So basically, they're made in China. Okay, that's fine. I mean, look, the kid's got a job anyway. But anyway, grade 8 is going to print us tonight. Grade 8. What is that? Am I missing something?
I
Grade
don't
8.
know. Is it? I think something in hockey, maybe. Apparently,
Oh,
Nathan.
Alex Ovechkin. It's my boy. Alex. He's gonna break what's his record. Factsman, spitting facts for now. Made a lot of money betting baseball totals over the years with him. Certified. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I mean, at one time I was the man in baseball until they started changing rules, and now I'm like, you know, now I'm fucking emailing back to
I
Joe.
still, I still, I still don't exactly know what's going on with your hair.
I don't know. What the fuck do you want? I comb it back, I have it spiked up. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. What my hair? What the
Let me ask you
fuck?
something. Does that hurt your feelings? It come the way
It
the way
doesn't
you.
hurt. Demonor wins the first set, 6-4, like fucking advertised, like advertised. Over 9.5. Demonor first set. Thank you. Sorry, drifting here. Doesn't hurt my feelings, but
It looks like right now it looks like a mini fro.
a fro. This thing is sticking up like a fucking cock. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
yeah. It's like a
Like a
mini,
bunch of cocks.
like
What?
a mini. It's so it always with you. It always goes back to male genitals. Which hey, look, to each his or her own. You know.
No, I mean, I don't. Let me tell you something. You got dudes that are 58 that are half fucking dead, or you got fucking guys. You got half of these guys your age that got fathers. They go to work with a briefcase. They're sitting there saying, "Hey, listen, we're Mormon. We got to go to church, John. Okay, our uncle, Dunkle. I'm as easy. You can't get a cooler father than me. But yet you find ways to put me down. But here's the deal. That's fine. You can do it as much as you want. Remember, when the will comes out, you got a sibling. You got a sibling, and you keep this shit up. You keep this shit up. You will get a fucking cock sandwich in my will. So now you can stop praying that I don't fucking wake up. Because right now you're in limbo. Oh, wait a minute. He's a water snob. He's drinking a Fiji again, paying $3 a bottle because he thinks he's got fucking cash.
All I said to you was that if I lined up water out of a sink and I lined up a cup of Fiji water in two different glasses, you wouldn't be able to distinguish between the two.
If I pissed in your mouth and a vegetarian pissed in your mouth, you would know the difference because vegetarians' piss tastes different than people who eat meat. How I know that? Because Bolivar told me. Okay? How the fuck do you come up with that? Corey, yeah, and he's feeling a little bit better, but X-ray, the X-ray was a little rough. You saw the arthritis there, you don't get that kind of transparency in any other place. And you know me for fucking 15 years. I let it hang. You know what I mean, so to speak.
I'd bet a good amount of money that I line up 5 or 6 different brands of water. You'll never get Fiji right.
I might not get Fiji right, but I'll get Fiji or some other good,
You
artesian
convinced
kind of
yourself
water.
that Fiji water is better than America's Choice water.
Well, it's better than fucking that nasty water that you buy. That all they do is use a lead cleaner. It's just like a tap thing. I mean, that's no.
Now you're a professional in the water producing business.
No.
The
But
water
you want to hear?
filtration.
You want to hear something? I don't know if you ever did this. You know what I got for my birthday from my wife? She got me and now all our food is being cooked like this, and it's really fucking upsetting. An air fryer. Where she's like, here, you take the fucking chicken or a steak and you put it in like hot air. Like, what is it? Hot air cooks it, and it's supposed to be like, oh, less grease, and like the grease has got to go somewhere. The fuck? Do you ever have one of these things? You ever see them?
I used to live with my older brother, James, who
Yeah.
used to use an air fryer. Yes.
Do you like them? Are they any good? It seems like a scam to me, but I mean, actually, the chicken comes out pretty
Uh,
tender.
well, yeah. I mean, when you want fried food, you'll be able to get fried food.
So is it supposed to be better for you, or not that I
I
give
don't,
a
I don't, I don't, I don't know the health benefits to it or not. It's still fried food. I can't imagine there's any health benefits to it.
no health benefits to it?
I'm not a doctor, but fried food
Well,
is
I
fried
know, but
food.
you
I
fucking
don't
seem
care
to
how
know everything about everything
I don't know everything about everything, but I know fried food is
when it
fried food.
comes to like fucking
I don't
going
care
to
how
the
it's I don't care
going
how
to the
it's getting
fucking
there.
gym and what do you call it, and or whatever bar, whatever fucking place you go to,
Joey
bar,
actually brings up a good question, and I'm interested in your answer here. Oh, we got
How does I don't know. I mean, maybe that goes to the grandfather. I don't know. I
oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but I mean, believe me. I mean, not that you look, but yeah, he's got issues down there. I mean, believe me, his wife must. I don't know how she puts up with it, unless she was a virgin. I know one thing: she don't need a crowbar with him. Yeah, I mean, shit. He's what do you call it? You know what it is? He's got like one of his ex-girlfriends I was very good friends with, and she'll pick up the phone and like wish me happy birthday and stuff like that. And she says the weirdest thing is, she says it's like he's got like a gummy worm dick. He's got no girth. It's kind of just like a worm.
So you understand you bringing this up right now
Yeah.
actually makes you look a lot worse.
Why?
Well, you're just on your own free time, just negotiating with my quote unquote exes, as you say, um, my penis size, which to you is considered normal.
Well, I mean, I didn't ask the question. Somebody asked me about why you're fucking hung like a field mouse, and I fucking gave an answer. What am I supposed to say? I mean, the guy asked a question. I'm here to answer questions here.
Anyway, Joseph, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, maybe it's genetics.
It could be, I don't know. But
The genetics past my generation. Maybe my kids will be fortunate enough to have a
yeah, your kids will be set. Your kids will be set. I remember when you were like 15 or 16 and you were playing basketball, and you used to ask, would anybody used to want to put a sock in your pants so it looked like you had something? And I'm like, no, it looks too ugly. And I'm like, people don't give a fuck. You think dudes care about the size of your dick? He's like, no, but this girl's watching the game. And I'm like, look, trust me, just nobody cares. Just tell you you're a grower, not a shower. And I guess it's worked, right? Look, then again, I might be completely wrong because you could be a grower and I don't know, and you might be like a porn star. If that's I mean, it could be something else. The image of screen speaks volume. One is normal, one is dressed in rainbows. Yeah, exactly, right?
You sound better this week though. You sound healthier. What's your go-to for recovery? You an Advil cold and sinus guy,
No,
Mucinex.
I'm not. I've not had a cold in 30 years. I was sick for the first time.
You were sick last week. What I mean?
No, I mean for a day, like for a day. People get the flu. I'm talking about like I'm back up to normal.
I mean, you see how abnormal that is. You're like, I haven't had a cold in 30 years. You were literally looked like you were practically dying last week on video.
And look how it bounced back.
But it's not like that goes away. Like you're like, I haven't been sick in 30 years. You were just sick 3 days ago.
Okay, I haven't taken a day off of work. Okay, I don't have a job, but that's besides the point. I haven't like been, I'm in bed, make me soup. I don't do that shit. I tough it the fuck out. I mean, I don't have a slip between my legs like you. I gotta, I'm a man.
So when you're feeling under the weather, you just allow your natural antibodies to just kind of white blood cells the whole bit to bring you back. You don't rely on any type of drugs or narcotics.
Real simple. 3 tablets of vitamin C, shoot it down with some orange juice, maybe a Quaalude, and I'm fucking good.
So okay.
I'm good. No, I'm serious. I'm a vitamin C guy. For some strange reason, I take the vitamin C's, and I just take vitamin C every day. I just take like the natural.
That's your secret, vitamin C.
I've never gotten COVID. Doctor's like, I don't understand it. He's like, everybody gets it. He's like, you must have some weird antibodies. Like you get sick often. I'm like, I might have like a cold for a day, like you're not feeling good, but next day, bang, I'm fucking right there.
There could be some genetics there because I also have not gotten COVID.
Yeah, I mean, you're only 2 in this game today. Fast, did you take the under in this game today? What game? The baseball game was rained out. I did not take the under. I bet over 22 in the first half. That was it. No, Michael, I used to take, when I was a kid, I lived in Florida. There were the Lemon 714s. There were the Roar 714s. Yeah. Do I have Quaaludes? Fuck yeah. What's the matter with you? I know dudes.
Did you hit up that recreational cannabis shop near you yet?
Yeah, you know what they said? I was there with you when they said, no, you got to be
Yeah, but I told you if you just go to your primary, he'll approve you for it, or
No,
she'll approve you.
in the state of Virginia, it's fucking weird. You have to go to a marijuana doctor. That's
I'm sure you
silly.
can find one.
I got my neighbor. I don't have to. I mean, why would I go through all that shit? And if sure, I just go to my neighbor. Chuck, what do you got? He's like, well, how many do you want? I'm like, all right, just fucking bring them over. Put them in the mailbox. I mean, no, it's pretty easy.
What are you? What's on tap for you the rest of the night? You just going to sleep right now?
No,
Oh,
I,
NYPD Blue. You got an episode of that to watch.
no, I got four more Mike. No, we got four more Mike and Molly's. I'll watch four more Mike and Molly's with Sharon. Then we'll go to
So
sleep.
you critique me, but you watch Mike and Molly.
Yeah, it's a funny show.
It's a good show. It's just not a show that someone like yourself would normally watch.
Well, what do I watch?
I don't know. You come off like a Ray Donovan kind of guy.
I watch Ray Donovan. I mean, I'll watch that. I watch like them series. Like I'll watch a Ray Donovan series, like the HBO Good series. 6 Feet Under was good. The Wire. I watch that kind of stuff. But I'm not like I don't even watch sports anymore. My wife was saying to me, I said, "Hey, come on, let's watch the Redskin game." And I'm like, no, I don't. I get too not pissed off, but it's boring to me now. I used to. What happened is when I was a kid, when I was your age or younger than you, and some of you older guys might know this. You had a football game on at 1 o'clock. You look forward to watching. Our Monday Night Football was a big deal. Now it's like there's fucking football every day, and there's 10 different games, and the thrill of watching the football game is like you sit down, you can watch 2.5 hours or 3 hours or whatever of football, and get the scores in the bottom and do the squeezes. And now everything's just so available. Who the fuck care? I mean, no, I'm not doing. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it. I peek every now and then. Oh fuck yeah! I listen to 1010, Jack. I was fine. I grew up on 1010. Give us what is it? Wins 1010. Give us something. We'll give us 15 minutes. We'll give you the world, whatever it is. You get the scores 15 minutes after the hour. All right.
Here's a better question for you, because I've been thinking about questions that can really let people know your true ins and outs. When was the last time you watched a movie and cried watching it?
Describe cry.
I mean, it's a okay. So it's a human emotion. Trying to think. Describe cry. So sometimes you get so choked up that you cry. You might be watching something sad and you might cry. Am I doing a decent job describing like how? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not a weepy guy. I'm not a weepy guy. I got accused of something one time, but it wasn't. It was the case. It was, what do you call it? It's probably allergies, even though I'm not allergic.
You were yawning. You were probably yawning, was what it was.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not. No, I'm not really. Yeah, I did like Wes. I did like The Sopranos. It was pretty good. I mean, they filmed it in my hometown, so I mean, shit, it was pretty funny. So I do have news, and I didn't tell you this, but I had a number of people asking me about a book, right? And I've been hearing this for about like 10 years, right? No, seriously. I'm not even gonna tell you the story. Fuck.
No, I'm reading the comment. The comment was funny. The Brant B. McNair said the last movie you probably saw was Stepmom Stuck in the Dryer 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you were laughing at the thing. So I'm trying to tell you a story. So people ask me, hey, when are you going to write the book? Obviously most of it will be about your grandfather and then the transition up until to me today. But anyway, so yeah, I got a couple offers, but I have a very good friend. Actually, Sharon has a good friend who is a writer, and he's produced some really good movies. And so I told him, I said, listen, I've been getting a lot of people asking me, I don't want to do a book where it's like, Amazon, but if I'm going to do a book, I want a fucking publisher. Who do you recommend? Who do you know? And he's like, I don't recommend anybody. He says, I recommend you let me write the screenplay for the movie and we do it that way. So I said, I'm not talking about a movie. He said, well, fuck, between your stories, a movie would be a lot better than a book. I said, don't you have to write a book before a movie? So I'm going to be talking to him on Wednesday, and we might put something together. So you'd be in it, but I mean, obviously I'd have to lie a little bit when it comes to you. You have to be a little tougher. You'd have to be a tougher character.
Tougher. I'm like twice your size. I could probably. I'm thinking like, yeah, I could play a younger version of you.
You think you could?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would. The thing is, when we talked, it's probably going to be about an 18-month process. They said to get it done. I'm thinking 18 months. I think it'll do a lot easier than that. but no, that's how long it would probably take, because you gotta format it certain ways. But when you found out you were having kids, did I? No, actually, I didn't. I didn't cry. I mean, I was in jail, but when it happened. But I mean, I was kind of more pissed off than that than when I found out. But I mean, I was out by the time he was born. I was just taking a little rest. Um, anyway, yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. It was mistaken identity. But it's true, Anyway, yeah, no, I was happy about it. I mean, look, we were me and JJ we spent a lot from like day one to he was practically lived at my dad's house, and I was always at my dad's house. So yeah, we spent a lot of time together. Did I cry? What else? Thoughts on Bitcoin? One world currency by 2050? No, it's not going to happen. I play a lot. I do a lot of Bitcoin. I got in at the right time. I got really lucky. Now I fuck around a little bit. As a matter of fact, I actually bought some today, believe it or not. It's funny that you mentioned that. Bought a couple of coins today. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway,
before we go, because I mean, obviously we've been talking for a while now.
right.
Walk us through from the time you wake up to the time you go back to sleep, because you also take a few naps during the day, right? You're like you got some senior citizen in you in that regard. You take a few naps during the day.
No.
Recharge action.
Here's my schedule. I'll get off the show and have some dinner. I got grilled chicken Caesar up on the table ready to go, and have a little soup, some beef barley soup. That's my dinner.
Okay.
With my Fiji. Probably about 8:30, go to sleep. Get up at midnight. Midnight, I'll work from midnight till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, looking at foreign markets, depending on what's going on in sporting events, or what's happening on the other end of the country. 3 o'clock, 3:30, I'll fall asleep for another hour or two till 5. Come back downstairs, check figures, wait for Samantha to get up, get her breakfast, get her ready for school, take her to school, come back home. Usually 3-4 days a week, maybe go to MGM, play poker, or something like that, or usually got running around doing some stuff, or hanging out with my Goombas. And then in the afternoon, I'll sleep for an hour or two. I combine sleep for about 6 hours a day, but never more than an hour in one shot. I cannot. I don't remember the last time I slept and it was like 2 hours. I get up for an hour, I sleep for an hour, get up, roll around, go back to sleep for another 30 minutes. And, that's it. Like usually, volleyball practice for Samantha twice a week, choir, she does the church choir. I do that. So yeah, I'm pretty just much of a normal guy. I mean,
So Joey brings up a good question. For me to describe what I think you do during the day.
Okay.
Would you actually like that to happen?
Tell me. Yeah, you want to say it? Sure.
Yeah. So I think that after this show ends, you are going to put down probably 2 to 3 Big Macs from McDonald's. Maybe with an RC cola.
They don't have RC cola here.
RC cola, because that's like deep rooted in you.
Yeah.
You'll eat so much that you'll be able to actually fall asleep for a few hours, longer than the 1 or 2 hours that you thought, or that you said you never get more of. So you'll fall asleep about 9. It'll be more. It won't be like a real falling asleep. It'll be like a holy shit, I knew I shouldn't have eaten 3 Big Macs, like that type of falling asleep. So you'll do that. Wake up about midnight. What you described as checking in on the world's activities is more or less just you live betting, like Asian basketball.
Correct.
Or basketball in India. So then there's that. You'll do that for a few hours. You'll probably do that until you either make or lose $2,000 to $3,000. I assume you probably have stipends for you as a somewhat disciplined guy.
Sure.
So 3 a.m. that point, you'll probably either, depending how up or not you are, you'll either go to sleep or you go to MGM, play a little poker, come back, nap for about an hour, get Samantha up around 7. Do what you got to do with her, and then back home again. There's probably porn somewhere involved in your day to day.
No, I'm actually jerking off without visuals now. I'm learning to jerk off without visuals. So I'm progressing that way. Just letting you know.
So yeah, I think that that's just like a rinse and repeat 7 days a week type of thing. I think occasionally you'll have obviously friends, family come over. Like I come over, you act a little normal, but for the most part, I think when we leave, you go right back to this weird sleep schedule. Like you basically have the sleep schedule of a single mom, and it's actually impressive how you're able to fight through that, though. Honestly,
Really.
yeah.
But I guess you're close. Like
Yeah.
I know one thing. The day after Christmas, I'll be in Lake Tahoe. A couple months ago, took a cruise with your sister. Uh, I travel a lot. I don't go holding hands with my wife in a fucking cabin in Vermont looking for maple syrup. But we're going to Italy in February. So like we actually do travel. Okay. I don't hang out in a unicorn uniform or go to the gym. I don't go to the fucking gym and look at fucking guys' dicks in the shower. If you want to talk, if we want to start getting who's normal and who's not normal, look, you live a pretty normal life, right? Look, your vocabulary is, you got 2 words more than I got. Yes, dear. But I just go with the wind. I don't, I'm not a big, rule follower. I don't like, I can't conform to society. I never did. I never will. I was told I was a rabble rouser, which maybe I am. I don't know, but I wouldn't fucking change it. It's what I do. I can't, but I have fun. That's all that counts. I like when you come here and hang out and we gamble together, or we play Monopoly, or do shit like that.
Samantha's undefeated against us, which is really sad. It's really
Yeah.
sad. You should actually be ashamed of yourself.
I've never lost to her until you come and you make your fucking deals. You're always putting the screws in on me. Just let me do what I got to do.
What was I going to say? But other than that, yeah, I think this was a good show. We got our time.
Yeah, you pretty much interviewed me. That was the fucking show.
We gave yeah. Don't worry, I'll be preparing more questions next week.
Yeah,
we
great.
gave out some bets. Obviously tonight, I do prefer the under, but if you can get that alternate teaser that I gave out, that's what I actually bet. So you're looking to follow in that regard. Also, there was a few people in the chat that said you're probably a quarter pounder guy, not a Big Mac.
I'm not even a McDonald's guy. I said this the last time. I'm not a fast food guy. I know you're going to say, yeah, you got like that way from eating popcorn, but trust me, I was a lot bigger, and I'm eating a lot healthier now. So
you are. I'm busting chops because that's what we're supposed to do. But
but like I'll go to Roy Rogers and fucking slam a roast beef. I said that last time. I like Roy's, but I'm not. I don't think I might have never been to a Burger King. I don't think ever. Wendy's 20 years. And that shit they call what's that place? Five Guys, where there's grease on the bag.
That's first of all, don't even think about slandering Five Guys, because that's one of the better quality fast food burgers.
It's a grease fucking pit. Are you kidding me? You couldn't pay me. Like I'll go to Jersey Mike's because here there's no cold cuts. You can't get any sandwiches out here. So that's like kind of like the only game I go to. And basically what I'm doing there is just like ham sliced in with provolone with a little bit of lettuce, some oil and vinegar, and some maybe lettuce, maybe a little something easy. I don't do them stupid sandwiches. But Roy Rogers, New Jersey Memories. Yeah, they have them in New Jersey, Roy Rogers.
I don't even know where one would be.
Now, if there was White Castles out here, I'd be like a fucking balloon. I love White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle's disgusting.
I love them. There's been so long since I had them. Last time I had them was with you, I think. But yeah, back in Vegas, I got a Shake Shack. But the problem with the Shake Shack is last time I went to Shake Shack, it cost me $16,000 for a burger. I'm lying to you. It's a fucking Shake Shack at the MGM. So I was like, oh, my friends said, come on, let's go to fucking Shake Shack. I'm like, where's there a Shake Shack at MGM? I was like, yeah, that's right, there is one. Come on, let's get one. So we get it. I said, oh man, it's a fucking long walk. I don't feel like walking. I'm full. Come on, let's go over to the fucking tables. Sat down and played Baccarat. It cost me fucking like $16,000 for a fucking burger, and it was comped.
Baccarat, you gotta teach me how to play Baccarat.
Blackjack, but till 9. But you're not Chinese, so it's not going to help you. You got to be Asian to play that game.
With that said,
I can go have my dinner. I'm feeling good. How many people are watching tonight? It's got to be more because you're here.
About 65.
All right, that ain't bad. Tell her to stop answering the phone answer the door. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'll be back on Wednesday alone, where we can have a legitimate conversation. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm gonna call it a night.
Yes, everybody, gamble responsibly, stay safe. As
Have a good one.
always,
Stay safe and keep
run
jerking off. Blah blah
your
blah. Go fuck
good luck.
yourself.